I've never fished for blackfish in this deep pool here. Tonight I'm going to change that. I'm going to go and throw a line in with a bunch of worms on it and see if I can catch a blackfish, a freshwater blackfish, otherwise known as a greasy or a slimy or a slippery. Hey you! You're watching Robbie Fishing. Right, I'm just walking in. I've caught trout in this spot over the years. I've actually caught trout to 2 pound in this pool. And I always reckon that a lot of these holes look good for blackfish. I'll be trout fishing and thinking I must come back to this spot and fish for blackfish one night. Well, tonight's the night. I reckon I put a single jam jack worm on. I'm using a really small hook. I probably couldn't even put 2 on if I wanted to. What I really like about this hole is that it's deep. It's deep and dark. It's a bit slower. This creek's quite fast. You might be able to hear the rapids just up and downstream, but in this spot it's nice and slow. I just think this looks like a good spot. What I don't like about it, there's no snags. Having said that, I'll probably get snagged straight away, but there's not a lot of logs and stuff, which is something that blackfish like, so this could go either way. But if I was a betting man, I'd say there's big blackfish in this hole. I've just covered myself in airguard to try and keep the mosquitoes at bay. Loretta and I and our oldest daughter Sky have been up in the hills all afternoon doing a bit of wildlife photography, and I threw a line in another creek with a soft plastic and I caught a tiny redfin, and I'll show you that footage now. I just had a nibble. That's a good start. And then we stopped and had a look at a few spots that might be suitable for blackfish, and this is the spot that I chose. And now check out the size of this redfin that I caught about an hour and a half ago. Oh, something hit that then. A fish hit that there then. Oh, that for a log jam. Good spot to find a tiger snake in there. Now where's that fish that just hit my plastic? Got him! Oh, I've got, look, that's a bloody weeny little redfin. Now that's pretty incredible. That took the little striped tiger micro minnow. See you later, mate. Took the striped tiger micro minnow with the 1/64 of an ounce jig head. A tiny incy wincy little redfin. He hit it and I thought he'd got off, but he was still there. I just didn't weigh much, that was all. What a monster of a fish that was. Hopefully if I catch any blackfish, they're a little bit bigger than that redfin. I've had a couple of little nibbles on the worms there. There it goes. Missed him. I've got him. Look at that. My first blackfish of the night. It's tiny. Tiny Tim. But you know what? It's bigger than the redfin that I caught before. Alright, blackfish number 1. See you later, mate. I'm on the board. Only been here a couple of minutes. I'll slide that worm back down the line and thread it back on the hook, and I'll put the same worm back in. Or will I? It just fell off. And I can't see where it landed. There it is. Righto. Let's put the same worm back in. Now just need a size upgrade. Kid you not, I had a bite straight away then. They're still biting. I put the vine in, hit stop, and straight away it started pulling down. Got him. He's a little bit bigger. Oh yeah, the fish are getting bigger. I'd love to get a really big one. I haven't caught a really big blackfish for a while. Big 30 centimetre model. That's big for here. Oops. You made it. See you later, mate. I threw him, he landed a bit short, but he ended up getting into the water. I put this same worm on again. I'll leave the camera filming. I'll just check that it actually is filming. I'll leave that camera filming, and I'm just going to drop this straight in. This is what happened before, just with that fish. I'll throw it in like that. I'll let it sink. I lent it on these grasses. I reached up to my camera to hit stop, and it had a bite straight away. Instantly, it already had a bite by now. Actually, there's something biting that there now. It's happening again. Got him. Wow. I had a funny feeling this looked like a good spot for blackfish, and he's a little bit bigger again. Oh yeah, the fish keep getting bigger. He's a lovely blackie. Probably one of the better ones that I've caught this summer, or this spring and summer. Rightio, large size greasy. See you later, mate. This is nuts. One after the other. I didn't even turn the camera off for that one. I'll do that again, and surely I can't get another one. There's about a quarter of a worm left. I'll put that on the hook. Right, let's just drop that in and see if it happens again. Surely not. A bit far. That's better. There's a bit of a ledge down there. That's why I'm just going to hold the rod this time. No, I won't. I'll sit it in the grass because that's just more my style. Righto. Will I get a bite straight away? The line is moving around a bit. There it goes. Something's nibbling. Something's nibbling. And got him. Another one. This spot is Blackfish Central. This one's hooked a bit deep, so I might break the line with this one and tie a new hook on. That'll give me a chance to catch a breath and have a mouthful of my cold beverage that I've got sitting here beside me. That's probably a 27 or 28 centimetre blackfish. That's quite a nice one for the northern side of the Great Dividing Range. Right, I've had to break the line on that one because he was hooked a bit deep. So I'll hit stop and I'll tie a new hook on and put another line in. I think I've already lost count. I'm not sure whether I've got 4 or 5, but I've caught them all on the one worm. Righto, a new worm. A new worm. I've got a new hook on. I'm just going to put one new worm on. That'll do, just like that. Oh, something's grabbed that. Oh yeah, big bite. Can I catch a monster? Up here in the northern half of the Great Dividing Range, a monster is anything over 30 centimetres, which this isn't. Not even 13, let alone 30. Oh, tiny little blackfish. I'll throw him back in before I drop him. He was tiny. You've got to be careful. If they wiggle around too much and they drop into all the blackberries and stuff, then you can't pick them up. Come on, big ones. There's got to be a big one in here somewhere. A big 30 centimetre plus model. I'll get a bite straight away then. Yep, there it goes. Got him. Oh, this one's a bit harder. This is a bigger one. Oh yeah, he's a nice one. Not 30 centimetres though, but still I'm going to get a photo of him. I didn't get a photo of the other one a minute ago because it was just tiny, but this is quite a nice blackie. I don't know if it's the biggest one tonight or one of the biggest ones tonight. I've caught a couple around this size. Gee, they're hard to bloody get a photo of. They just bend in half and they twist. Very nice. Probably 27 or 28 centimetres. Go on. This has been an epic blackfish fishing adventure. From the moment I got here, it's just been action. There's no real need for me to even lean my rod on the grasses there, because if I just got to put it in, wait 8 or 9 seconds like now, then just check it. There's a bite. There's one biting it right now. Got him. No, he got off. I might have to break that bit of grass because it's annoying me. I keep catching it. I won't catch it anymore. I caught a 2-pound trout in this hole a couple of years ago. I was standing back there, cast up into here, and I caught it on a cricket actually. It was a few years ago now, it's probably 8 or 9 years ago. A lot of people tell you that trout wipe out the blackfish, but it's that's just green propaganda. Look at the bite straight away. That's just the greenies just straight out spreading propaganda, trying to turn people off the trout. I've been catching trout and blackfish in this creek here ever since I was a young kid. Got him. This is heavy. What have I got? It's a crayfish. must have hooked him in the leg. I actually don't think this is a Murray crayfish. This must be a different sort of a cray. Oh, gee whiz, he nearly got me then. Right, what have you done, mate? What have I done? Hang on, just calm your farm, mate. Calm your farm, we'll have no dramas. Look at that, it hasn't got white claws, it's got brown claws. I wonder if that's one of the burrowing species of crayfish. It's got spikes, like the spiny Murray crayfish. Everything about it looks like a little spiny Murray cray, but the claw, that's not a Murray crayfish. That must be some kind of a burrowing crayfish or something, I reckon. I see a lot of holes along these banks where the little crayfish dig into the mud and live underground. I reckon this must be one of them. Oh, see you later, mate. That was an awesome little bycatch. Right, I've just put a fresh worm on. What I was going to say a minute ago is that I've caught trout and blackfish in this creek for years. The anti-trout brigade, the greenies, people that just hate trout because they're not native, they'll tell you that trout wiped out all the blackfish, and it's not true. Trout certainly do eat blackfish. I'd be a fool if I didn't believe that. I saw a mate catch a nice blackfish one night, and when he reeled it in, a big rainbow, about 3 pounds, about 3 pound grabbed it. He ended up catching the blackfish and the rainbow trout. That was probably 8-9 years ago. Trout certainly do eat blackfish, but they certainly have not wiped them out. They certainly do coexist. In fact, in one of my favourite blackfish fishing spots, in the last couple of years, Murray cod have started turning up. And ever since the Murray cod have started turning up, the blackfish have all disappeared. They lived there with the trout for years and years. I caught trout by day, blackfish by night. Now it's I still catch a few trout, and then at night time when I go blackfish fishing, I might catch one or two, and I'll catch a Murray cod because, I don't know, ever since the cod turned up, the blackfish they've just disappeared. Wow, 2 of them. Whoa, look at the size of that one. Here comes a big one, Take it, big fish. He swam straight past it. A big brown trout of approximately 2 pound just swam past my cricket. Oh, let's got him. Oh yes, it's a good fish. He's a good fish. Look at that. Oh yeah, baby. That's what we come for. On the live cricket. Have a look at this fish. He is a doozy. He is an absolute ripper. On the live cricket. Mate, you're a good 2 or 3 pound. Wow. This is one of the biggest fish that I've actually seen take my bait from my YouTube channel. I don't know how I'm going to land him. I'll wet my hand. It's times like this I really wish I bought a landing net, folks, because look at the size of this fish. My hand is wet. I can't afford to give this fish any slack right now. Look at that. Just in case he gets off, let's have a look at this big fish. Look at that for a brown trout, folks. Does it get much better than that? A good old-fashioned 2 or 3 pounder. Taken on the cricket. That fish is probably a good 55 centimetres long. I put him on the nice damp ground, and I am absolutely stoked. I haven't got my digital SLR, but I've got my latest mobile phone, which is a Samsung Galaxy. How peaceful is this? I will amplify the volume so that you can hear all the... Oh, wait, I'm getting a bite. I'll do that later. I'll try and hook this fish, then I'll amplify the volume. There he goes. Got him. Little one. Little weeny blackfish. Small one. See you later, mate. Right, now I'll put this back in with the same worm, and then I'll say what I was going to say. How nice is this, away from sort of a lot of civilization? There's a couple of houses not far from here, but they're not that close. All you can hear is the sounds of nature. There's rapids up there and there's rapids down there. You can hear the water cascading and you can just hear the birds, and that's about it. I'll amplify the volume while I pan my camera around so you can soak it in like I am. How cool is that? So relaxing. This is peaceful. I've caught a lot of trout in this creek and I was secretly hoping that a small one, got him, that a small one might turn up tonight. Is this it? That's another blackie. I just like one of the fish I caught earlier. He's hooked a little bit deep, so I'm just going to bite through the line and throw him back. He'll digest that hook. Do you know what you've got? If you've got 6 fishing rods in your right hand and 4 tackle boxes in your left hand, you know what you've got? You've got very big hands. Well, here comes my ride by the looks of it. Folks, I have had an absolutely awesome time here. I'm so relaxed. This is just such a relaxing form of fishing. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you all very much for watching.